the overthinking mind and how to quiet it. For the next few videos, I'm looking to offer advice on everyday worries, mental clutter, emotional stress, and cultivating the inner peace. Each episode, each video will build on the last, and I'll be offering practical tools and inspiring insights. Hey friend, welcome to Tujengane Pamela. Today I wanted to explore how we can slow down, how we can breathe deeply and reconnect with the quiet mind that we have within us. This is something almost everybody struggles with. The overthinking mind, just thinking. You know that feeling when your thoughts just won't stop. You're replaying the past, worrying about the future, analyzing every little thing. Ni jambo ambalo linasumbua watu wengi, but we do not know how to come out of it. We need to breathe, and I am going to offer practical advice towards the end. Overthinking is exhausting. There is a way to break free. It is exhausting, that's why we need to come out of it. It's exhausting, that's why we need to deal with this issue so that we can live in the present. So let us take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out, relax, and let's begin. So what is overthinking? Overthinking is when you think too much about something to the point it becomes unhelpful, it becomes stressful, or even harmful. Instead of making a decision, instead of moving forward or finding peace, your mind keeps on looping over the same thing again and again. You're worried about the same thing. You're stressing about the same thing again and again, and there's no way out. So what does it look like, the overthinking? So this is one thing that I used to suffer with. I used to do this a lot. Replaying the past events, like, why did I say this? Or what did they mean when they said that? Or I shouldn't have said that. To the point I had to tap myself and say, hey, come out of that loop. You have said it, forgive yourself and move on. Learn better and move on. Also, some of the things that people out here we suffer with is worrying about the future. What if this doesn't go according to plan? What if this is wrong? What if I fail? Also, doubting your decisions. You're doubting, I've decided this. What if it's the wrong decision? Should I change it? Also, analyzing what others think of you. This is a dangerous one. What do they mean when they said this? Or when they texted this message? What do they mean? Why are they? This is very offensive. That. The problem with overthinking now is it creates stress and anxiety. It keeps us stuck in our heads. And instead of living in the moment, we are living in our heads because all these thoughts are happening here. What if scenarios? Why did they say this? What did they mean? And we fail to be in the now, in the present. So it often leads us to lots of indecision, a lot of procrastination, and self-doubt. It drains our energy. It drains you and me, and we don't solve anything like that. So in all of this that I have just said, the key insight is thinking becomes overthinking when it is no longer helping. It's hurting. And suddenly you're no longer living. You're no longer enjoying life or living in the moment. You're watching your life through the lens, like you're living and then you're here. Overthinking also disconnects us from our peers, from the present, from the people around us. And the present is the only place that actually exists. We need to be in the present because, I repeat, the present is the only place that actually exists. Like right now when I'm speaking, I am actually here. This is the only place that exists because yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I do not know about tomorrow. And of course, it doesn't mean I don't plan, I don't save, I don't. No, it just means I need to live in the now. I don't worry about what happened in the past, and I shouldn't worry about what is going to happen in the future. I should be here now. So I need you to recognize your spiral early. And this is the first step that will help you to quieten your mind. So ask yourself, is either all of this, is it happening to you? Is it one or two, or is it something or the other? So one of them is, do you have thoughts that are looping in circles? Do you tend to have those thought of circles? So once you realize you have that, that is the first step that you can help yourself to come out. Or do you keep rehashing a conversation or a decision? Or are you playing the what if scenarios that never seem to end? Mental spirals often feel like you're thinking, but really you're stuck, because spiral is like this. So you might think you're thinking, but really you're stuck because there's no way out. It's like you're going in circles. The sooner you can recognize it, the sooner you can shift. And no, you do not need to change or solve your thoughts. You just need to step out of that spiral. And that's what we are going to discuss next. I want us to, as we go forward, I want us to learn how to worry less and do more. I know most of you know this song. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Hey, Sarah, Sarah. So I have a little story to tell, to share. I'm not going to mention their names. And I know when they hear this story, they will understand, but I'm not going to say the name. Okay. So I knew of this girl and this guy separately. And they started dating. But at that time, I didn't know they were dating. So they started dating, and apparently everything was going so well. They were having fun together. Because they were friends before, so they had this bond, they had chemistry, and yeah, they used to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then one night, after a really great date, everybody goes home, and this girl gets home and thought, okay, let me just text the guy a message saying thank you. So she said, thanks for tonight, with a smile emoji. Yeah. And this poor guy, his overthinking came through for him. Bless him. He was happy to see the message, but then he was overthinking the message for an hour. To make it worse, he read the message and then he started typing and then deleting, typing and deleting. And then he thought, does she mean this message as a brother, like as a brother-sister thing? Or does she mean, is she flirting? Or is she, I don't remember the questions, but she kept on questioning the message a lot, to the point it reached an hour. And the only thing that he could say was, yeah, same. That's it. So this girl, she says, after she saw that, she felt bad. She felt unliked, and because she liked him and he liked her, but they didn't tell each other that they liked each other. So she thought, maybe he doesn't like me, so I'll just, let this go. So she started creating a distance, and overthinking cost this guy what could have been a great relationship. Overthinking does cost us. It can cost you a job. It can cost you an opportunity or a job opportunity. It can cost you. Overthinking is not worth it. It's full of stress and anxiety, and there's no solution out of it. Overthinking is circle, is looping, overthinking, and you don't have an answer. We need to step out of it. So let me show you some of the practices we can all do to quiet the mind. You do this and you will enjoy your life a little bit more. The moment the overthinking steps in, I need you to do one of these. I'm going to say 3 of them. And with these things, especially for sisi wa Afrika, tunakuwa tunaona kama ni vitu ambavyo ni vidogo vidogo sana, but to be honest, it is small things that make a huge difference. These things will make a huge difference to your mind, your body, and your present moment. Imagine a big dish, let's say pilau rice, a delicious pilau rice, a 10-kilo one, yeah? And it's a small amount of salt that will make a huge difference in this food, that will allow us to taste this food with all the spices in it. But if there's no salt, we won't be able to experience the taste of the food. So it's the same with this. It is small, it may seem small advice, practices that we can bring our mind to quiet and so that we can live in the moment, but it is quite a huge difference to us. So I have 3 of the practices. One of the practices is name the thought, don't become it. So instead of saying, I am not good enough, try saying, I'm having a thought that I am not good enough. If you think about it, you have distanced yourself. You see the shift. There's no connection between the thought and you. I am having a thought that I am not good enough. So you are you, and the thought is a different entity. So that's where peace begins. That's where really works begin. Yeah? So you become an observer and not the thought itself. And that's where peace begins. Practice number 2. Anchor with body. So the mind spirals, but the body needs to be anchored. So bring your attention out of your head and into your body. Try this now. So press, if you're sitting, yeah, like me now, your feet, they're on the floor. Press your feet on the floor. Take your arms, rest them on your laps, and so that you can feel the weight and feel yourself. And take deep breath. You can do 3 rounds, and you're breathing in 5 seconds, hold for 2-3 seconds, and release for 7-8 seconds. And when you're breathing in, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And we're counting in our heads. It goes like this. So you can repeat how many times you want. Each time you do this, it interrupts your spirals, and you are reclaiming your presence. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, unakuwa unafanya akili yako ile inavyokuwa inawazawaza, unavyokuwa una breathe in, una interrupt hiyo sako. Unakuwa unafanya sasa mwili kuwa hapa. Alafu unavyokuwa unaleta oxygen na kurelease, automatically mwili wako unakuwa una relax, and you're bringing your body into the now, into the present, like, hey, be here. You are not your thoughts, that sort of thing. Practice number 3, touch something real. This may sound again small, but it is very powerful. Kuna things ambazo zinakuwa they're being sold out there. The items, that's the squishy items, the long items that you can stretch and unstretched. A lot of people in the offices, I know even students, they use them. When you feel overwhelmed, when you feel stressed, when you feel like you have a lot of work and there's like, how am I going to do it? Or you're not able to solve something. When you touch this thing, it helps because you are transferring that mind battle into here. Yeah. And you are telling your body, I'm here. I'm not in my thoughts. So if you are around there and you don't have something, touch something physical, whether it's a table, whether it's a chair, whether it's your dress, whether it's your coat. Just touch something that is tangible, even if it's a wall. And let your senses remind you, you are here. You are okay. I am not in the thought. I am in this moment. I am here. So the body brings you home, brings the mind home. So, just to recap, overthinking is the mind's way to try to help, but unfortunately, it often causes more harm than good. So you don't have to wrestle with your thoughts. You don't have to wrestle with your thoughts. You just, or you don't have to force them to stop. You just need to remember that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer. And as observer, you can step back, relax, breathe, and return to the present you and be at peace. So, thank you so much for spending this moment with me today. If this video has helped you, I'd love for you to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment, and all those good stuff. And if you feel like someone might benefit from this video, who's somehow caught in their own heads, please kindly share with them and let them hear this. And remember, peace doesn't mean no thought. It just means learning to let those thoughts fly away like clouds. Until next time, stay rooted, stay present, and stay kind to yourself. Thank you. Bye.